Watch your Nooklings! I thought it'd be a good idea to dive back into one of the kits I've done previously on this channel, and I wanted to use the Figure It Out kit. Now, at the time of recording this video, Jackie is currently having a sale. That is Nerdy Crafter for those who don't know. I will double check by the time this video goes out and make sure the sale's still happening. If it is, make sure you go grab one. They're fantastic kits. Jackie never lets you down, and it really does come with everything you need. So yeah, let's head on over to the messy desk and get into it.
I decided after my last attempt at doing modifications on the bears that I would attach the keychains first. That way I wouldn't make a mess and end up breaking the modifications, but I needn't have worried. As you can see, the clay got a tad bit mouldy, and I thought opening it from the other end where it looks so clean, that would be it, that would be fine. What I didn't sort of think about, which I don't know why I didn't think this, but it had dried out. As I mentioned at the start, it's been like a year since I touched this, so you know it was bound to have not survived. So my second thought, after I realised it had sort of dried to a mess, was to use my DAS clay. Yeah, that had also dried out. It was a solid brick. Again, I have not touched it for a long time. I have semi-considered getting some more air dry clay, but yeah, I do have a habit of forgetting that it exists because I do use polymer clay quite a bit, and my original intention for using the air dry clay, I'm not doing that anymore. However, I might do it again. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, so for some reason I mixed the pink off camera, but oh yeah, starting the green, I didn't realise there was some dust in that first pot. Saw it after I started pouring. The provided green was a bit too blue for me for what I wanted, so I did add some drops of yellow in there and got it as close as I imagined. I didn't actually look at my reference, which was a bit silly. And yeah, I'm great at knocking the tripod at the minute, and you'll notice on quite a few occasions on this I tend to get in the way. But anyway, it's just getting the canvas ready, using some older popsicle sticks because yeah, I haven't got the ones that came in it originally. I must have already used them. And straight in with the pour, and I just love this colour combination. The pink isn't quite the right shade, but I think I did okay. I just used too much white to begin with because that's how I started. I did the white, then added the red, but because of wanting a far more vibrant pink, I should have done it the other way around, but hey ho. As I've said, I'm not the best at mixing colours, but I try my best. So here, get your big fat head out the way. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, I was removing drips off the bear and then just obviously putting a bit more paint onto the canvas itself, because I was trying not to waste too much paint. And one thing I did do, which I managed to do completely off camera, which I'll get to that in a second, but yeah, like I said, I didn't want to waste too much paint, and I got a canvas sheet that I've got and tipped all the remaining paint over it. Ah yes, the paint puddle. This happened off camera. I was trying to mix up a brown with the leftover green, but I think there was too much green originally in it for it to go shift to brown without using like way too much paint, far more than I needed, and there was already quite a bit in there, so I didn't want to do it, didn't want to waste all that paint. So I had the mixing pot stood on the desk with the spatula still in it, and then reached to just the bear that was hanging, and of course knocked everything over. Just what I didn't need. This time I actually tried putting the gloves on first before starting the pour. I still ended up covered in paint. You know, this is a messy art project, but I don't mind. You know, I actually find it kind of fun. Just getting messy with your art. Oh, this is where my brain failed. Where I was gonna put the bear, pour the paint onto the bear over the canvas without using the other silicone mat. There was something stood on it. I can't remember what it was now. I think it might have been the drip cup thingy, just to stop it dripping everywhere. Yeah, that didn't work. Thankfully I realised that was going to be impossible for me to move without it. I struggled to get the gold out. I really struggled, and it wasn't until a little bit later that I realised I hadn't shaken the gold. Shaken all the other paints, but for some reason I forgot to do the gold, and that's why it's kind of a bit of a mess. But I'm still happy with the results, and this was an interesting colour choice, because originally I was going to do a dragon. I hadn't decided on the colour palette, but you know, I wanted to try a dragon again because the last one didn't turn out so great. But because of all the clay drying out, that just didn't happen. So I improvised, which can go good and it can go bad. And on this occasion, it actually went quite well, and I'm really happy with that. Oh, and the reason why you didn't see what I was doing with the paint, the leftover, is I tried doing a side view to go along with this, but I better show you rather than try and explain it. Yeah, just did not work. So yeah, it was all arm, fingers, elbow. I thought I checked the setup, but I guess not. I will do that a bit better next time, but there we are. Is what it is. I am really happy with how these bears came out, and we're going to start with Union. Just love how the colours look together: red, white, blue, and then black and gold. Obviously you saw I struggled a bit with the gold, but as I mentioned, you know, that was because I forgot to shake it, but hey ho, is what it is. And look, even the feet are really cool, you know. Yeah, just love the way he looks. So that's him, and then onto Pal's version of the bear, or Pal in bear form, I should say. Obviously the pink is a wee bit paler. This is more of a bubblegum pink, whereas his pink is more of a fuchsia. But hey, mixing it myself, I did okay. Not too mad about it, you know. And again, I really love the colour combination. Just really good.
obviously I'll add in some photos, close-ups of these guys plus the canvases. Canvases are still a little bit wet, is what, despite the heat, you know, but it's because it was actually stood in a puddle of paint, so it's the underside that needs to dry, is what it is. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Don't forget, stay uniquely you, and I will catch you Nooklings later.